Our second question today comes from a comment on our YouTube channel, which I think is a particularly interesting question. And the question is this: what is the difference between a correlative conjunction and a conjunction? And I love this question because it shows a mind that is starting to enter into the language of grammar, because grammar itself is a language. It is a language we use to talk about language. And one of the ways we become more fluent in that language is becoming more and more aware of what these different terms mean. This is why, for instance, with Cozy Grammar, we often invite people to begin with Marie's Cozy Grammar game, this simple little game that you can make at home, which from a piece of paper that you can fold, and I'll put a link for those who may be interested to try this game, which is basically introducing the 8 parts of speech, because the 8 parts of speech are the heart of the language of grammar. And indeed, conjunction is one of those 8 parts of speech. But as we advance in our understanding, we start to become more nuanced. And so we realize that there are not just conjunctions, but there are several different kinds of conjunctions. And the writer of this question points out that there are sort of general conjunctions, and there are something called correlative conjunctions. So here is an answer to that question. Conjunctions, just to remind those listening, are words that we use to join or conjoin. You can hear the word conjunction has that sense of conjoining, to join 2 parts of a sentence. It might be 2 nouns, for instance. For example, this morning I enjoyed some tea and cookies. Here we have tea, a noun, and cookie or cookies, another noun, and I've joined those 2 nouns with the conjunction and. We can also use the conjunction and to join parts of a sentence. I might say, this morning I got up, comma, washed my face, comma, and enjoyed some tea and cookies. Here that and joins the 3 actions that I did this morning. I woke up, I woke up, one action, comma, I washed my face, another action, comma, and indicating the last in that series, I enjoyed some tea and cookies. Now, correlative conjunctions are conjunctions that come in pairs. Here are some common examples: both and, either or, neither nor, or even more involved, not only, but also. Here I'll give you an example. Conjunctions join both parts of speech and parts of sentences. There we have 2 joining words being used together as a pair. Same thing with either or. I would like either a cup of tea or some cookies. The either and the or come together. We could use the same thing with not only but also. For example, Cozy Grammar not only takes us to Marie's cozy beach cottage, but also invites us into my cozy writing yurt. So here we have a kind of conjunction which is pairs of conjunctions. So correlative conjunctions are pairs of conjunctions. And here the sort of finishing piece is that, so we have conjunctions, normal conjunctions, and correlative conjunctions. But we can further refine our understanding with one more step, which is to notice that these general conjunctions also have their own special term. And that term is coordinating conjunctions, because they coordinate the parts of sentences. You can think of a coordinator, imagine somebody who is putting on a party and a person who coordinates the arrangements for a party. A party coordinator would be somebody making sure that all of the tables are set, all of the goodies have been made, all of the invitations are sent out, everybody feels welcome, and so on. They have many different activities that they have to bring into harmony. Coordinating conjunctions help the many different parts of our sentences, both parts of speech and larger parts like phrases or clauses, to come together harmoniously. So you have coordinating conjunctions, and then we have correlative conjunctions, which do that work, but do so in pairs. So that's the difference between conjunctions or coordinating conjunctions and correlative conjunctions. I hope that that answers your question. If you have any further questions, please feel free to write again, and I'll see if I can address them.